Yeah, but yeah,
I hate being on camera too.
Yeah, I know, isn't it? Well, you're on camera.
As long as
She's
I
on
never
camera.
Watch it. Hi.
She's on camera. You guys know I hate being on camera. I don't like doing it. Anyway, welcome everybody to a live vlog from the Super Museum in Metropolis, Illinois. Just did a quick tour for the daily vlog. Went kind of behind the scenes. They have an elevator in this place from the 1902, 1903 something.
That elevator, probably 1940s.
It's old. Not quite like the Twilight Zone, but it's pretty cool. Anyway, so I figured what I'm going to do today is go live with you guys. I should probably open up the comments so I can read your comments. And it is open. I'm figuring what I'm going to do today. I'm on my 30-minute break, which usually turns into a 40-minute break, and I'm going to walk you guys through the museum, the entire museum. I can, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go live through the entire museum. If you guys see anything that you want to see again and want a close-up of, go ahead and just let me know in the comments, and I think away we go, right? I'm going to try and keep this one short, like a 15-minute. All right. Anyway, this is Morgan, Captain
Hi.
Morgan. This is Jim's daughter. You
Hi
guys
there.
all know who Jim is. I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around and just kind of go through the gate and give you a quick tour of this amazing place. So if you ever want, what exit number is this, 85 or 30?
39, I
30?
think.
Once you cross this
It's
river.
The Metropolis Bridgeport exit.
Yeah, the Metropolis exit, right when you cross the bridge coming out of Paducah, Illinois, just take the first exit, follow the signs. You'll see these red, these colors. You'll see these colors on road signs. It'll say Giant Superman statue. Just follow it down. Come on and check this place out because they're pretty amazing people, even though this isn't my favorite museum. It's not. What are you laughing about? It's not my favorite. There are other places my favorite, but I can never seem to go inside. I wish I could. All right, so this is where the museum starts. You say goodbye
Bye.
to Captain Morgan, and we just open up this gate.
We'll see you again when you come back out.
If I make it back out alive. Look at this. Oh, real quick. Okay, this Clark Kent, this is on the other side of the wall.
It's a wax figure of George Reeves.
It's the George Reeves figure, but are those the actual clothes from the
Oh, no.
And there's so many Superman costumes within this place. Are all of them
There's a
real?
lot of, yeah. There's no one else in here, so let's do this.
Oh, you're gonna give me a tour?
Well, just ask
Kind of.
questions, whatever you want to know.
All right. Anybody have any questions? Go ahead and fire away. I'll read them as I'm filming on through.
Okay.
Fire away. No, like this is not
That
obviously.
is our first town Superman's costume. Well, the one in the 70s.
Is that like
Yeah.
in some of your Instagram photos, the guy walking around town?
No, this one was before Josh, before Scott.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his picture is over here.
I seen
He's right here.
I seen an image the other day of
The
the.
Superman Yuppie of Steel. That's him. He ended up being my high school janitor. After that.
Really?
Yeah, so he approached me one day and he said, I used to play Superman here in Metropolis. I used to be the town Superman. And I said, oh, I didn't know that. And then I talked to my dad about it and he's like, yep, there's his picture. And I go, oh wait, he was our security guard. Yeah.
And a guitar grip.
Oh, I got these because it's going to be cool.
Would
The
you?
Rod of Justice, the Jarrell Rod of Justice, I'm going to put in the hands.
They make noise.
No, this is my phone.
Oh, I was gonna say, whoa, those are amazing.
They're whistling hands.
So what are you gonna do with them?
I'm going to take them in the Christopher Reeve room.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when Jarrell is banishing Zod and Ursa and Non to
Yeah.
the Phantom Zone. We actually have the Rod of Justice here.
When did you guys get that?
We've had that for years.
It
yeah.
wasn't on display.
Oh, it's been right there for years. 10, 15 years.
Because
But I'm going to
used
put
to
it in
have.
here and I'm going to build a shadow box. And then I'm going to put a light in the rod so it lights up and it's going to look real cool.
And that's an actual movie prop.
Yep. Yeah, I figure if I do that, then people will stop walking by it without knowing what it is.
I've shot video in this place a million times. I remember there was a costume
Yeah,
here.
it's right here. We're
And-
just putting those lunch boxes up there on the wall and everything.
Now, is this one? This is a TV episode or is that
no, that is
or is it a Metropolis
our
original?
Superman or the contest during the Superman celebration. My friend Charlie, he won the contest a couple years ago. He did a dirty suit from Superman 3, and he painted it and stuff, so it looks like the dirty suit. But a lot of people think it's the real deal.
I thought it was because I would touch it and I would always come in. Look, I'm touching an actual movie prop.
That one right there is the actual Christopher Reeve suit.
Yeah, and there's no touching that.
No touching for that.
It's behind glass. I've actually walked into that before. It's so clean. So that is an actual. Now, besides the Lois and Clark stuff, this is like one of the only original Superman suits.
Well, and then we have a cape here. The Lois and Clark stuff. We have a Kirk Allen costume back here.
And you have Dean's stuff back there too.
Dean Cain. We have Superboy. That's a Kirk Allen costume. That's our oldest costume we have.
I didn't even know that was back there.
Yep, we're gonna be moving this around a little bit.
Boy,
They take winter when we don't have as many tourists coming through and kind of rework things.
What year was that, you think?
1948, I believe.
It looks like the costumes department really didn't do a great job.
It was really crude back then. It wasn't like that. They didn't expect it to be some high-valued collectible. When they're making these Henry Cavill suits, now everything is made so perfectly and pristine and glued together, and a lot of the pieces are made out of rubber. And these are just wool costumes with a belt. It's just a scrap of leather. And
how Marvel does it, it's all CGI. So
yeah. Well, Henry Cavill's cape is CGI in half the movie, so.
Wow, look at that. Is that one of the old Superman statue heads?
That's the only cast of the Superman statue's face. My dad made that for a good friend, O.B. Troutman, and he passed away, so most of his collection ended up coming back to the museum, and we put some things on display, and some of it my dad keeps in his personal archives to remember his friend.
Real fast, what's your favorite museum?
My favorite
is yours the same as mine?
The No, I have more of an attachment to this museum. I grew up in this museum. I grew up in that one too, but I lived in this building my whole life, so I have a real attachment to this building.
I went to the apartment complex part, and I went snooping around with the camera.
Oh no!
No, I didn't. I shut the camera off. I was told to.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But yeah, so this place is pretty. There's so much. I still think you guys undercharge for. This place is amazing.
I like to keep it low though, so that it's affordable for everybody. It's $5 a person, and kids 5 and under are free, and we do military discounts. We just want to make it affordable for everybody, so everyone has a chance to enjoy it.
To me, hitting so many roadside attractions, you definitely get your money's worth here, and there's no and I would pay $10. Look at this. This is amazing. And this is the first time I've seen it to where I know you're not supposed to walk up the stairs, but where it's not blocked off, I guess, because of the work upstairs.
Work upstairs.
And I understand now because I've told them before about my dark ride walk-through idea. Now I see why you can't, because the way there's no hallway, and there's no. Because when you're outside, you think, well, it's a long hallway with different doors, and you could have the doors open with a.
No,
what is that?
This building was built. It was a furniture store. It's been a grocery store. It wasn't built to be the super museum. We're just reworking it as we go. And, it's just our family doing it all ourselves.
It's an amazing place. You got an amazing family, and your social. Go ahead. Well, before I start walking around stuff, all the social places people can find you at.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can go on our website, supermuseum.com. We're about to have that redone. It's going to be more interactive and easy to flow through the pages. That's going to start soon. Supermanstuff.com. You can buy from us, and we're humans. We're not robots like Amazon, and we're not, when you buy from us, you're buying from our actual gift store.
Now, so what we talked about earlier about the Home of Superman or Super Museum. Now, can they go to both, hashtags now and click on them, and it represents you, or does it still represent?
Yeah, Home of Superman. He's actually working with us. That's a local guy here in town, and he's been helping promote us now. So
I have seen on Instagram or on Twitter sometimes they'll post.
Supermanstuff.com. If you want to buy from us and help us out, support us, that's where you go.
I definitely would, and I will. I still try and show support. I don't know how much I come here, but I show my support.
Well, you're here every month? No,
I don't know.
Recently, you've been here more often.
Well, yeah, because you guys are amazing.
Let me run and check the gift store real quick.
Whoa. Isn't that amazing? She's full of knowledge because her father owns everything here. I was always under the impression that all the costumes were real because they look so real and look like they belong. Yeah. You know, that
one is the only one that's not.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's
like in here, we have George Reeves' glasses. These are the ones he actually wore on the show, and these are his prescription glasses.
Turn the camera on so you guys can see that.
They're made out of turtle shell, so they degrade over time. So they will break down. So
this is just amazing stuff. And I need to talk to your dad one day, just how we got involved in. I mean, I've watched the Long Beach TV show clips, that he's did stuff like that, but I really didn't get much information because every time they were just talking about Christopher Reeves or something like that. But your dad's story, he has a story to tell.
Yeah. I mean, my dad started collecting when he was 5 years old. The first item he got was a lunchbox, and from there on, he loved it so much, it made it, any birthday or Christmas or any holiday.
Made shopping for you guys easy.
I've always made shopping for him, for all family, easy. And then when he was, I guess, about 9 or 10, he started charging a nickel to come into his bedroom for his friends to see his collection. So he...
Really? That's what Walt Disney.
From the beginning,
Walt Disney did that. He would bring people into his barn and do the little show when he was a little kid. So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your dad had an imagination. It just blows me away. Even though, he's tired now from working his whole life and everything. It's just like it's just cool to sit down with him and learn everything. Yeah. But there's still so much more because we just talked over there, but this place here is just amazing. I mean, over there he's collected everything from plates. I love the Three Stooges stuff, the Pam Anderson stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
And these are some. There's never been an official released George Reeves statue. These are all custom statues that people have made over the years. So if you see a George Reeves statue, chances are it's custom made. Someone, in their garage painted it and put it together and all that.
I love all the Lucille Ball stuff. I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Lucy.
Yeah.
I remember all that stuff.
Yeah, I got a helmet.
Is there anybody in the minding the store, or are you just back here?
Adam's watching it.
Oh, okay.
I made this.
Oh, you made one.
Yeah. So I found a 50s football helmet, and then I just I painted a white bird.
That's pretty
my,
sweet.
My tribute to Lucy. And I'm gonna find an older mannequin to put it on.
Yeah,
One
you
of
guys.
those open mouth 1950s richer looking.
Yeah, those what's that word? Anatomically correct mannequins you got over there wouldn't work with Lucy.
No, that wouldn't be good for Lucy.
Yeah.
We'd have to find one that's making a silly face for Lucy.
Well, I don't know what you guys think, but I'll just do a quick walk around, and I don't want to bug you too much. You're amazing, and tell your dad I want to sit down and talk to him, and you could be the camera operator. I'll bring my big gimbal.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
I like doing cameras, and I like being behind.
And let me know if you want to borrow the small drone for
a
couple weeks or something, and I'll drop it off and.
Maybe summertime. Yeah.
Okay, and you could fly it in the store too.
Yeah. Or when it snows, that would be fun too.
It would be. All right, well, I'm going to walk around, show these guys that, and then I'm going to go. You're getting likes. You're getting thumbs up.
Good. Cool. All right.
All right, well, we'll talk to you in just a little bit. Okay, you guys, what we're going to do now is I'm just going to walk around the rest of the museum and kind of go into it a little bit more and just let you guys, what's up? How are you doing? Beast, I'm doing pretty good. Just kind of hanging around doing a live video from the Metropolis Museum, or Super Museum here in Metropolis. On my daily vlog, I went upstairs. They took me behind the scenes and stuff and took me back in the back of the building and up 3 flights of stairs. There's an old elevator in this building that just blew me away. You guys are going to have to check out the daily vlog tomorrow. It's pretty amazing. But Jim's not here at the moment, so I didn't get to do my interview, but Captain Morgan there pretty much walked me around and showed you guys some amazing stuff. Can't wait to see it. It's not going to be great. It started out in Atlanta, Georgia during the snow, and I really didn't get out and vlog too much until I got here, and so it's going to go from Atlanta, Georgia snow to the city of Metropolis. So the vlog's not going to be that good, but I did get a lot of good footage upstairs. It's pretty amazing. All right, so I'm going to flip the camera around, and we're just going to walk through. If you see something that you want to see again, just let me know, and I will slowly take you on a quick tour of the Super Museum. Lots of history here. It's a pretty amazing place. Isn't it, Clark? Isn't it? Look at these busts back here. These are all do not touch or go behind the desk, because this is all real movie and TV stuff. This here is an actual typewriter from The Adventures of Superman. Yes, I am on camera at the moment. Somewhere around here, I'm sure. Would you look at that phone? Look at that. One man's collection. I love this place. There's that creepy super doll. Look at his face. Look at that. It's like he's sitting on a toilet grunting really, really hard. This valuable coupon, Superman doll, for only 50 cents. Started out at 50 cents. It's worth $1,200. That's amazing. And this here, look at this. Here's another creepy doll. I think this one's haunted. This is like Annabelle. And I think, where was it? I think over here there's a display case with a lot of like Six Flags stuff. A lot of, yeah, like, so here they got a lot of stuff from Six Flags, because Six Flags is DC. Like, they charge $5. $5 to get in this place, and you could definitely kill an hour or two just walking around and seeing I mean, if you want to see every little thing and read all the articles, maybe 3 hours just in the downstairs area here. All right, so Morgan, whoa, what is this? There's a painting back here. Don't know what that is. turn the camera around. This place is just super. So you guys were in this room. She already told you about, that's their oldest costume right there, sitting back there. But they're going to take it out and put it on display here in a little bit. They're doing a lot of construction around here, and just to make this place a little bit safer, a little bit better, because there's so much stuff in this place. I mean, I don't think there's a Superman toy that they do not have, along with a lot of other DC heroes. And I know this machine actually works because I did play Superman on this machine, but it's not powered up right now. Superman looks like he's skydiving there. Ooh. I wonder. This is a pretty cool place. So if you watch my daily vlog, once it's edited and stuff, I did come down these stairs. Did go up there. That's not a museum, but can you guys see? I don't know if you guys can see the bat signal on the roof. See the bat signal on the roof? There's a light down there that shoots it up. You can't go up these stairs. I had to be escorted around, but it's amazing up there. Got some cool stuff to show you guys. Just not live, because some stuff upstairs I was not allowed to record. Are these plugged in? These are those 3D holographic light things. Superman Hero Light. Kind of like that. Whoa, look at this. Microvision. Oh, I thought it was an old 1980s video game system. Look at that. Look at that supercomputer. You have to be a super genius to use that. There's some cel-shaded stuff from the animated series. See what I mean? There's just so much to see. I don't even think I've ever been down this aisle. I normally walk right past this TV, past the wigs, which I'll show you guys, and all this stuff back here, but I don't think I've ever walked right down the middle. And you know they're always getting new stuff because this is the newer Superman. Look at that. A Superman helicopter drone. That's a pretty big reward, Clark. Are you guys able to see this stream? Is it streaming pretty smooth? I'm not sure how the signal is. Look at that. That is creepy. That's a thing nightmares are made of. No, take that back. That right there. That is something nightmares are made of. Yeah, if you love Superman, this is definitely the place to be. Or DC Comics in general. And like I said, I'm more Marvel, but I do respect and admire the work that went in, that DC puts into their stuff, not their Hollywood movies, not Hollywood movies aside, but comic books and stuff like that, and marketing. Who knew there was this much Superman stuff out there? It's amazing. Look, Superman lost his head. He's holding his head right here. Look at all this stuff. So much stuff to see. Ooh, what is that? A Fortress of Solitude playset. Hopefully me walking around with my telephone shooting this is coming out smooth and not giving people motion sickness. Look at a marionette, a Superman marionette. Have you guys seen anything here that you've had when you were a youngster? I mean, did any of you ever have anything like that? I don't think I have. But there is stuff within this museum I know I've had. Look at those wall watches. Yeah, anything you could think of that has Superman on it is probably in this museum. Ooh, look at that. I've had that. This is something I had when I was a kid. I had that underdog statue. I think it was an alarm clock. Mine was an alarm. That might be an alarm clock, but I had that. Mine like that was an alarm clock. You had this underdog one? Just like that? So it is a clock. So I was right. That's the thing I had. Pretty cool stuff. All right, so we're backing out here and we're going to go and see some movie stuff and television props and actual costumes. Starting with these wigs. Look at this. Look at these wigs. Don't know if the signal strength is really good in here, but these are Christopher Reeve's wigs from 1978 to 1987. His Superman wigs. But look, I don't know if you guys can see, but they're knitted right into this cap. And it actually looks like actual human hair. I don't know. Yeah, it is pretty cool. I don't know how you would wear something like that. And here's Marlon Brando's wig. Look at that. From when he played Jor-El. Ooh, look at that. Certificate of Authenticity certifies that the motion picture prop model Statue of Liberty was used in production and filming of Superman IV. I don't know what IV. I'm not good at Roman numerals. Not good at it. Foam rubber camera Nikon used at the Hoover Dam scene, circa 1978. And you guys already know about this because Morgan told you about that lightsaber looking thing that Jarrell's holding right there. That's an actual movie prop. And this right here look at that. That is Christopher Reeve's actual Superman costume from Superman the movie. Along with an actual cape from Superman the movie. Here we have some Krypton power crystals from 1978. Look at that. Those are all actual movie props. Or reality. You choose. Something that I find interesting is right above Christopher Reeves here. You look up and there is a spaceman. Would you look at the size of that spaceman? Actually, what's unique about it is, and I never knew this before, but the Superman 2 astronaut moon scene. Did you guys watch that? Have you seen this movie? Did you know it's actually Sylvester Stallone? In the movie? I actually knew that because I've been in this museum before, so I knew who that was in the movie. But when I watched Superman, I never knew it. Oh, what do we got here? Christopher Reeve's life mask. Or, yeah, it'd have to be life mask. Look at all these amazing movie props. Okay, you want a scary Halloween costume? That right there. Look at that mask. That's spooky. This is kind of cool. This is Christopher Reeve's Superman's flying harness. Right here. Yes, Christopher Reeves really couldn't fly, but this is his actual flying harness. Back into some more goodness. So look at that. That, kids, is called a record player. And there's a record on there that has a P.O. box on it. P.O. Box 65 beginning. That's the name of the... I don't know if it's a music or if it's a story, a Superman story. If it's a story, I guess the episode is called P.O. Box 65. I'll ask Morgan when I get out. Look at you. You want to see some real historic stuff that I think is really amazing. Now, like I said, I wasn't too much into Superman, but as a youngster, I did watch the TV show. I admit it. I admit I watched the classic TV show. And this right here in front of me, I was more of a Batman fan. But there were wax. Hold on. You're disappearing. Come. There was some wax museum I went to in Orlando, Florida. Had a pretty neat Superman selection. Where was that at the Orlando Eye? The wax Madame Tussauds. I've never been. I mean, I've been there, but never been inside. Jen Vargas was talking to me not recently about going there and checking that out, but I have not done that yet. I do need to. I'll try and rectify that like within the next 2 weeks. Kind of excited. I've never been up in the Orlando Eye. You know, I've never done that. There's a lot of stuff in Central Florida I haven't been able to do yet. I mean, I could have done it in the past, but now that I'm back out over the road, it's hard for me to. stop and do a lot of that stuff. All right, so real fast, what I was talking about. My favorite piece of Superman history is right here. It's right here. It is the actual, I mean, you can't tell from here, but when you step out in front, this phone booth is television history at its finest. Superman would bolt in here, close this door, and change. He would change from a mild-mannered reporter, Clark Kent. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, this is it. I don't know why that's there. But he would change from mild-mannered Clark Kent into the Man of Steel. This phone booth, originally Superman's phone booth, circa 1948. To me, this is history right there. There's some TV history stuff back behind here. Let's see. In the 1980s, there was a Nanette. Okay, hold on, Nanette. Let me read your thing here. In the 1980s, there was a wax museum that had this section of Superman. Very realistic. Was a room with Superman and was like being in the movie. Best way I could. You know what? Back when I was a kid growing up, when the first Superman movie came out, there was a place in not far from Knott's Berry Farm in California called Movieland Wax Museum, and I went there. They had a pretty good Superman selection in that wax museum too, but Movieland Wax Museum, I think, is no longer. I don't know what they're doing there now. I think they have Titanic or something in that building, but that was probably the most impressive thing of Superman that I've seen in my life until this amazing place. In Orlando and stuff, I haven't really went to the wax museums. It's definitely something I need to check out. So here, I don't know if we could sneak back in here. I don't know if we're allowed to, because it looks like they're doing a lot of work back here. But this is all Supergirl stuff. Like, there is Supergirl's costume from the television show on that very lifelike mannequin. Would you look at her? And oh, down here there is television show props. And quite a bit of Supergirl merchandise. Trying to turn the camera around. Now, let's see. Probably is closed now, but anywhere, anyway. Really neat place, you're right. It's pretty cool. I like coming here quite a bit, Nanette. It's one of my favorite places to stop and take my quick 30-minute break, not only to show support to everybody here, but also to eat lunch, because right down the street, when I hop on my Segway, I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat. This room here is all for Lois and Clark. This is Dean Cain's Superman. Actually, where's Dean? I know there's gotta be pictures of yeah, there's Dean. There's Dean right there. How's it going? There's a bunch of old TV guides. Does anybody remember reading TV guides? Would you look at all this costuming? Now, I don't believe nowadays Dean could fit into that costume. I may be wrong. And I don't think Terry could. Well, Terry might be able to fit into that still. What are those? What are those? These look kind of cool. Nanette, yes, my grandmother loved them. She couldn't wait to have it on TV Guide. Yeah, it's been a long time since I even seen that magazine. I don't even know if it's still in publication. Hello. Oh. Would you look at all this stuff? Look at that. Superman's belt. It's right there. George Reeves' life mask, printed in 1953. There's another one. That's George Reeves' costume right here. Look at that. Would you look at that? It definitely looks like they're doing a lot of renovation within the building. Definitely come down here and check out all the fun stuff that they're doing. George Reeves was your Superman, Nanette? He was probably my Superman too. He was my that's my Superman right there. Look at this. He helped raise me. I mean, the TV when I was a kid was my babysitter for the most part. I'm pretty old. Look, I got gray hairs. I'm pretty old, Nanette. Ah ha ha, just playing. Check this out. Check out this baby diorama from the mole men, and you could tell they were mole men because see their feet? They had mole feet, and look how scary these guys were. Oh, you're 57 years young? I'm right behind you. I'm afraid to say how old I am, but I'm right up there with you. Look at that. Look at that diorama. I would tell you how old I am, but I actually don't know. Isn't that sad? I was born in 1965, so maybe you can guess how old I am. Lead mask from the episode Man with the Lead Mask. Original name. What is this? This is Clark Kent's breakaway shirt. So anytime he would change in the phone booth, George Reeves, hold on, oh, that's Christopher Reeves' poker set. But this is a pull-away shirt, so he could change into Superman really, really fast. That's the secret. You just have a pull-away shirt. All right, so we're back up to the front of the museum real fast. This was just kind of a quick, well, not that quick, 44-minute walkthrough. That is kind of cool. Just a note. And I said too much. Take care. Just got a note. Who sent you a note? Said you said too much. I don't know. Look at that Daily Planet thing. That is pretty amazing. YouTube said you said too much. Don't listen to YouTube. Don't listen to them anymore. You watch, this video is gonna be demonetized also. I'm sure I'm breaking rules. Yes, a red thing came up. Wow, that's weird. I'm gonna have to get with you about that. I never heard anything like that ever happening. You can never say too much. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead but here I'm still typing. So there's a limit on how much you can communicate when somebody goes live. That is something new to me. Well, maybe it's because YouTube started this super chat thing, I'm guessing. and they don't want you to type normal. I don't have super chat enabled, so I have no idea. I thought there was people behind me, but it's not. It's the Man of Steel, right? So I'm gonna go see, but I tried again, and now it's letting me. I don't understand. That's something between Google and creators, I guess, but I have not been notified about any of that. So it's something I'm going to have to investigate. When I get to St. Louis tonight and have time to kick back, I will do my Columbo-like research skills and devote some time to figure out what's going on there. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off from this incredible place with Morgan in the background, and I will talk to you on the next one. Like I said, make sure you watch tomorrow's. Take care. Love the video. Love you too. And if you're ever in Illinois and ever in South Illinois by Paducah, make sure you guys whip in here. It's a pretty amazing place. I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and I will talk to you on the next one. Peace out, everybody. Now I got to figure out how to end a live video. How do you do it? I don't know.